I've allowed life to make me feel like a loser. And a lot of us allow life to do that, and we accept it. The most important conversation you'll ever have is the one you have with yourself. You wake up with it, you walk around with it, eventually you'll act on it. And my self-talk was the most disgusting self-talk of all time. So the sewer of my mind, like I said, you have to go back in there and fix things. A lot of us are afraid. Like right now, 20 years ago, you wouldn't find me on this show. I was too embarrassed to tell you I stuttered, I lied, all these different things, getting beat up, getting bullied, whatever happened. But that's where the true transformation starts to happen. When you can look at people, anybody, thousands of people, one person, and say, hey, this is who I am. And this is where I have to fix myself. And this is where it really happened. I thought it happened when I was in, 19, 18 years old trying to pass this military test. It happened here when I was almost 300 pounds spraying for cockroaches, making $1,000 a month. And, people called me dumb. My dad called me so many things, it's not even funny. Being beat just stripped me of all self-esteem. This is when I realized I was alone on this earth. I have God alone on this earth, and I have to fix everything. So this is where I started to develop an indestructible mental toolbox. So I came home one night after spraying for cockroaches at Ecolab, and literally I was praying at Steak and Shake, and I would go across the street to 7-Eleven. I had a 45-minute commute home. So I worked from 11 o'clock at night to 7 o'clock in the morning. I had a 45-minute commute home. And my stop would be, Steak and Shake, chocolate milkshake, across the street, 7-Eleven, box of mini chocolate donuts, and I would eat that on the way home. When I come home, I turn the TV on, I take my shake because the box of donuts they were killed. I kill those. Go back to the back, turn the TV on and take a shower. Listen to the TV while I'm taking a shower. This day I heard these guys on the TV talking about Navy SEAL, toughest, class 224. So I heard stuff about Navy SEALs. These are the baddest of the baddest. So I come out and I'm watching this show while I'm drinking my shake. And when you're watching the show of guys who are putting it out there and they're quitting left and right. Just can't handle it. They're going through Hell Week. They show them going through first phase, second phase, third phase, and they're dropping like flies. I looked in this one guy's eyes who was ringing the bell to quit, to put his helmet down out of Navy SEAL training, and I saw myself. And I saw what everybody said I was going to be, which was nothing. What I said I was going to be, that conversation you have, that's who I was. So that's why I lied to people to tell them a different version of the truth. I had to make all those lies reality. I had to make them real. I had to become a real person. So that's when I put in my mind that I'm going to go to the toughest military training on the planet. And where it has the most water, the thing I was scared of the most, I had to go back. So a lot of us run away from our fears. And we box ourselves in to a lifestyle of this is all we can do. Because I'm afraid of everything outside this box. So I'm comfortable inside this box. I jumped the box.
You did,
For the first time in my life. Mentally, I jumped the box and said, hey, I got to come out here and play. There's a good chance I might not even make it through Navy. So I had to lose 106 pounds in less than 3 months.
Which is insane.
Due to my age, due to prior service, due to the program was shutting down that I tried to get into, the special program I was trying to get into. I called up recruiters for 2 weeks, and every recruiter was like, hey, you know what, no.
Of course,
One recruiter named Steven Saljo, who's in my book, I talk about him a lot, well, not a lot, just in that chapter. He told me just to come in, and he gave me a shot. So basically, I had to lose 106 pounds in less than 3 months, and that journey alone was very difficult. The amount of ups and downs, the amount of the amount of mornings I would wake up and just look at my shoes, because my first run was a quarter mile. It was supposed to be 4 miles. And I walked home and cried on my couch. That voice became haunting. When I was younger, I could get away from it a little bit. When it becomes something that steady just pecks at you, all day long, no matter what you're doing. Like if I was talking to you back then, I was 300 pounds.
Sure.
I could be talking to you in this voice at the same time, like, what are you doing? What are you doing, man? You're a loser. Where you going, man? This is what you could do your whole life.
Right.
So it'd be talking to me as I'm talking to everybody.
Right.
It was almost like I had two people.
Right.
And I'm like, good God, just
Right.
shut up.
Right.
Just
Right.
I
Sure.
want to be comfortable. I want to be
Yeah.
left alone. I don't want to face all these things that life gave me.
So you got to a point where you were sick and tired of hearing that voice.
I was sick and tired of not facing the fact that I've allowed life to make me feel like a loser. And a lot of us allow life to do that,
Yeah.
and we accept it. And a lot of us talk about how we believe in God. We believe in something higher than us.
Yeah.
If that is truth, you won't allow yourself to feel that way.
That's absolutely right.